So, did you guys know that there may be a way for you to get outpatient level or quality therapy services without ever having to leave your house? A lot of people after stroke think that their only options after leaving the hospital, leaving inpatient rehab, or a skilled nursing facility is going into home health therapy or having to drive into an outpatient clinic for your appointments several days a week. But there's actually another option, a third option that many people don't know about, and it's called in home outpatient therapy. So, what is in home outpatient therapy? Now, home health therapy and in home outpatient therapy are not the same thing. Home health is typically designed for people who are considered homebound, which means if leaving your house is exceptionally difficult, requires, the assistance of other people to help you get out, special mobility equipment, or if it could like potentially worsen your medical condition by leaving the house. And technically, once you're no longer considered homebound, your home health services usually come to an end, or they're supposed to. I remember back like in the early 2000s when I was doing some home health, one of the home health nurses was like, I keep seeing Mr. So and so down at Chick-fil-A getting breakfast in the morning. But anyway, technically, it's supposed to end if you no longer meet the definition of homebound, like we just talked about. But traditionally, the next step after home health is going to a traditional outpatient therapy clinic. But for a lot of people, transportation, mobility limitations, your caregiver and family schedules, fatigue, and other, challenges make it really difficult getting out to an outpatient clinic. So that's where in home outpatient therapy can sometimes fill that gap. So, how does it work? A physical therapist, occupational therapist, and or speech therapist, depending on what your needs are, come to your home. The services are provided under an outpatient treatment model rather than a home health treatment model. You're still receiving skilled therapy services, but it's happening in your own home environment. And it is much more intensive therapy than you would typically get with home health therapy. Now, availability is obviously going to vary depending on what your insurance will cover and what's offered in the areas that you live. But there are definitely a few national providers that you may want to look into, like Rehab Without Walls and Fox Rehabilitation. And then always look into maybe some smaller providers that are just available locally where you live. So let's talk about, who is in-home outpatient therapy for. It may be perfect for someone like you who's home and still recovering from your stroke, but not yet able to drive. People who obviously don't have access to reliable transportation, people who fatigue easily, struggle with long car trips. If your family, your friends, they have to work and aren't available to drive you to appointments. And then there's some people that just really thrive and do better working in their own home environment. And that is honestly one of the big advantages to in home outpatient therapy because the therapists get to work directly on your real life challenges in the exact environment, your home, where it happens. Things like getting in and out of the shower, working on going up and down your own stairs in your house or outside your house, managing laundry, getting in and out of bed, in and out of the front of your house, your garage, the front door, your porch, all kinds of things. So training in your actual environment where you live and function every day can have just be hugely valuable. So here are some questions you're going to want to ask to see if this is even feasible for you or you can access this. Number one, does my insurance even cover in-home outpatient or outpatient services? Are there providers in my area? Do I need a referral from my doctor? Yes, almost always you will. How often can I receive services? And then what disciplines are available? Is there a PT, an OT, a speech therapist that can come out? So if your home health therapy is coming to an end or it's already ended, but you still find it challenging to get out to an outpatient clinic and you still have things that you're wanting and needing to work on, this is really something you're going to want to look into. So if you've received in-home outpatient therapy in the past or traditional outpatient therapy, leave me a comment. Let me know what your experiences were and what, if any, advice you would give to someone else who might be in a similar situation. All right, guys, I hope this was helpful and I will see y'all next time. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe for more DIY videos to help you along the way in your stroke recovery. Struggling at home? Have a question? Leave me a comment. I'm here to help.